All righty. Hello. Hello, everybody. There I is. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. We're just going to have a few more people kind of join in with us. Put that right there. We'll just go here. Okay. So this is Miss Janice. All right. Hello, Jessica and Miss Janice. You might have to remind me, like put your name in the chat as we go. Oh, tell John and Belle I said hello. Thank you guys for watching. Or are they just all hanging out? Everybody watching something? What collection is this? I gotta get the. Oh, yeah. Here it is. All right. So, as everyone is coming in, if you're joining, we are continuing on. This is the last live for Saturday for the Give Thanks crop that we're having this weekend. Oh, awesome. Thank you guys for being here. This is going to be fun. So I had one plan for tonight and then I revamped it, which is what we do as crafters, right? We're like, no, I'm going to do something else. So normally I know a keepsake a lot of times is, they were saying ticket stubs. It could be like an old map. Michelle was saying, like, just something that you want to treasure, right? Well, for me, and I think I have it here somewhere. What did I do with my photo? I actually rearranged my craft room. It's probably been just now over a week. Like it's been a week since I did it, and I'm finally set up and I found some photos. This is so crazy. Where did I put my photos? Oh, here it is. I found some photos. And this is a photo of my christening or baptism, however you're going to call it. And I didn't want to use the original, so I took a picture of it and made basically like a copy. And so we're going to use this. So this is my keepsake because I didn't even realize that I had these, that we still had them. I thought we had lost maybe some of them in the move when we moved to North Carolina. So it made me happy that we were able to find it. Yes, I am so glad that Miss Janet made it. We made it to the end, right? All right. So this is my keepsake, and it's actually the photo. I still have the original because I didn't want to scrap it and lose it, basically. So now I have it forever because it's in my phone. So this is our photo. And the collection, well, I guess I should show you this part. So this is the sketch that we're going to be doing today. I already know one thing for sure. I'm probably not doing the banner part. I like mixed media and the look of mixed media on my layouts, and I don't want a whole lot covering that. So I don't know if you can see, but this is actually like a word text, and then it has like rings and little splatters and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that before we start layering up everything. So are you guys hearing me okay? Are we good? Because I'm not seeing many comments, so I just want to make sure. I might need to share this. Hold on. To Facebook. Let me see if I can find it. Am I live? Where's my live? Okay, here it is. Copy link. Let me go. Bear with me, you guys, because I just want to make sure everybody knows that I'm on. All right. Let's go over to the crap. Let's go over to the crap. Okay. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. And post. Because I don't know if it updates. I created the event, but I just don't know if it shared it. So, all right. Okay. Hey, Heather. Hey, Tisa. All right. So, real quick, this is the sketch. I also have it in the top corner there. So, you guys will have it as referenced as well as we go. Okay. So, I'm doing the Jen Hadfield. I'm using her, what's this collection called? Peaceful Hearts collection. And you get 2 sheets of each of the papers in the Happy Scrappy bag. So I'm not going to go through the whole Scrappy bag. Some of this is from her other collection. I put it in with this one because I didn't have all of Reaching Out, but some of it you could still use. The metal, what's it called? Jessica, my other Jessica. Oh, Miss Pat, I'm so glad you made it. I hope you're doing well. I really do. You've been on my prayers, been in my prayers. So the Reaching Out I've included in with our goodies. So that way we can kind of look through and see if they'll work when we get to that point. And I also plan on using some of the flowers. Yay. Yes, the gold rainbows are my favorite. And you see, I only use 3 of them. So I'm kind of being stingy about it, but I do enjoy it. And then I'm also going to use some of the hearts. Now, what I do is I have this dish that I keep, and some of the ephemera I already know for sure I want to use. I kind of put to the side, and I know I'm probably going to use some of the hearts and definitely the flowers. I want to use those. And then the rest we're going to kind of play with. All right. So when I do a sketch like this, I forgot about the thickers. It also comes with thickers. Okay. So when I do a sketch like this, I like to find a decent solid in the pattern paper that maybe we can build off of. And I know I had it up at first I was thinking about this one, but I don't know. There's something about the actual like inside of the wood that I don't want to use. I like the butterflies, but I don't want to use them up in my layout. So I know I want to use the polka dots. I like those. And I don't mind these flowers. So I'm thinking about that long strip, right? That strip that's going to go down the center. And then on either side, like there's one strip that goes in the center, and then it either goes on the top of the paper where there's a little bit peeking out. And that's a lot of polka dots. So we're not going to use the other polka dots. We'll hold that. So these are pretty flowers. So this with the flowers peeking out isn't bad. I like that stripe though too. Or we could do it like that. That's not bad. I'm liking that color. Because remember, I did my photo in black and white, so I can go crazy with the background papers. Yes, Miss Pat, I'm so glad. I hope you do. We're sending nothing but good vibes your way. All right, so these 2 are definite. I like the way they look together. And then just in case, I do want to look and see. Ooh, I like that too. this makes me sad. I'm going to hoard those papers, but they have birds on the back of that one. Look at the koi. I love this. This is a pretty paper. And then I like that stripe too. You know what? I might save this one to use it as well. And that's the best part. That's one of the reasons why I love having 2 sheets of everything, because it allows you more grace to like cut it up, because you have another paper that you can always use at a later date. So since I didn't really find one that I want to put as my base, we're going to go ahead and see about using just plain white. All right. Yeah, you're not. My sidekick is in here because we're both able to fit into the craft room now that we've cleaned it up. And I told her to leave it low if she wants to watch on the iPad, and she's got the volume up. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Yes, Pat, the paper is really pretty and it's unique. I like the softness of it. Okay, so I just cut the little branding strip off of that paper. And then what I'll do, let's see. So we got that. And I may want to use this with the stripe or polka dot like that. I might do more layers than what they're showing on the actual sketch. Because that's really pretty. I like that. Has nothing to do with the photo, but I just like the pretty fishes. I don't know. We'll think about it. But I do like that side too. We're going to hold that one off to the side. But for sure, these two. So for my strip, I'm going to cut the bigger piece out of the stripe. Yeah. I love the colors too. And there's something about that blue. I might have to save it for another project. Oh, Belle loves the fishes. I know, Belle. That's super cute. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this one 4 inches. But it looks like 2 and 2. You know what? Let's make it 5. All right. So if I do the 5 inches, there's still plenty of room where I can do my stamping and use some stencils, which we're going to do in a little bit. And then I can do the stencil, the polka dots right down the center. Okay. So I'm going to cut this 2 different ways. I'm going to do a 1 inch. And then I'm also going to cut it at 2 inches. Since I'm already cutting it up, I'm not worried. I just want to do this to try and figure out what's going to be the best width. Yeah, I think the 2 inch is going to, as soon as I put it down, I'm like, I like that better. Belle wants you to keep the fish. I may use the fish, Belle. Just believe, right? Because it is pretty. But I don't want to cut it smaller. Maybe I need to cut a bigger piece. Will it look strange with that on it? Let's see. If I did this with the polka dots. Let's see. We'll let that mull over. I could do the fish as my background. It's really pretty. And it's soft, right? But I am going to do some mixed media on it. Or should I do half the page? I think you'll wind up losing a lot of the fishes. I think we're going to cut it at the 6, and then that way I still have area where I can do a little mixed media. And that's what we're going to do. So let's do it. I know, right? It's weird. The fish are working. So I'm going to keep the fish. We're going to keep the fish. I'm down with keeping the fish. All right. Putting the little branding strips, and then okay. I don't think it really matters the way that the fish are going, but I'm going to cut it right in the middle. That way I still have plenty of fish to use later. And what I can do actually, see, this is the kind of thing I think about. Like, I cut it big. So now, like, what happens if I do take it down a little bit? So that way you see a little bit more of the fishies. Right? And then instead of the 2-inch, because remember I did the 1-inch strip as well, we do that. I am down with that. I'm good with that. And then my photo can go right here. Well, it's not going to have the white on the ends. Let me take that off. And it's going to be trimmed down a little bit because I have the room on the sides and the top. I can trim it down some. Okay. All right. I think we're going to do that, y'all. I think that's going to be the winning start. Okay. And then that gives me room to do the mixed media I'm going to do over here. Now, what I like to do, I don't know if I but it's like it's not connecting to the internet. USB. Yeah, I see her. Bear with me. Am I back, you guys? No. It's coming. It's coming. Stay with me. Stay with me, y'all. Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. Hi, Beth. Hi, B. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, it just kapooted. I'm going to have to figure out how to get my Wi-Fi directly into my computer. Thank you, Jess. Okay. All right. So we're going to keep going before we lose it again. But I'm going to mark on here very lightly. I just want to know where to put my mixed media, right? Okay. So before we put this down, okay, I have a few things from the shop. I got this background stamp we're going to use. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So I'm going to keep an eye out on it to see if it gives me any other warnings. Okay, but it looks like I'm doing good. All right. So on here, I'm going to use the background step with the words. It says thankful, blessed, grateful. Goes perfectly for the crop we're doing. But this is on waitlist on the website. I linked to another version of this stamp where it's more like hellos and stuff like that. You could use that too. It's just a lot of words on the background, and we just really wanted the font look. Okay. Okay. Everyone's telling me I'm back. Good. Thank you, guys. And then I'm not sure which one of these two stencils we may use. We may use these. And then I'm probably going to do some of the splatter work with this, which is my favorite Tim Holtz stencil. I have two dyes, or two inks, I should say. I'm going to use tea dye, and I'm also going to use some vintage photo with the stencils. And then I'll probably wind up using either not Versamark. The one I have near me right now is some Versafine. And this is black onyx ink. Okay. But we'll probably wind up doing this part last, because I want to show you something that you can do. Because sometimes you want nice and crisp, and sometimes you want imperfect on purpose, which is what we're going to do. Okay. So let's get started. I think only because I've used this before. This one is new. I think I'm going to try this one. Okay. Is everybody having a good day? Oh, Jersey daughter. Oh, I love it. Jersey daughter was just here a week ago. Working hard. We had her working hard. But we appreciate you, B. All right. Okay, you guys. Here we go. We're going to take some tea dye. These are distress oxides. I got more of Tim Holtz inks in the oxides than I do in the regular inks. And sometimes I think they're a little bit softer. So it all depends on what I'm working on. But sometimes I really do like using the oxides. Right? Oh. Okay. We're just going to put it in different spots, going all the way up on the side here. I am using, this is a Picket Fence Slimline Triangle Peaks stencil. That's a mouthful. But it looks like that. Okay. And I made marks on my paper where the line is. So I know you're going to get most of this when I put our papers back on top. And if I need to, I can always, if I don't like a section, I can always cover it up. But I think it's going to be a nice look. And then what I can also do is just do a little bit on this side, because I don't want it to be necessarily perfect. I just want some of that pattern to be peeking out from underneath the papers. Oh, it would be really pretty on an Easter egg. If you do that, Pat, tag me, because I would love to see what that would look like. Do I feel like I'm organized now? Well, let me put it to you this way. Yes and no. Yes, in that I feel like more things have a place where they're supposed to go. And no, because I still don't know where those places are. So, like, in my mind, it's like, oh, I need this. But where is this? Like, where do I go now? Like, but it's a work in progress. I still have some cleaning to do. And when we do the lives rooms tomorrow, you guys will probably get to see some of it. I'll share with you. But I am going to do a video on my channel. I took tons of pictures. So it's going to be mostly pictures going from picture to picture. But the whole process, there was no room to put a camera. So I had to do the photo route, and I just took different pictures at different stages. And because I did want to share it on my truth because it was out of control. And I'm so grateful that Beatrice was willing to come down and help me out. All right. And her family didn't mind us stealing her for a week. Oh. Because, Mom, we hadn't really done anything in here since we moved in, right? You can talk.
You just kept adding.
Yeah, we just kept adding, pretty much. That's exactly what we did. She's so right. Adding and not using. But now everything has its own place and it's going to be good. Okay, so now I'm going in with the darker color, which I'm using Vintage Photo. And I'm going to go ahead and make my ink spots, my splatter elements with that. And I'm telling you, I have used this stencil so many times. I love it. And what I love about the oxide version of Vintage Photo is just got a different tone. It's not as orangey. Is that the word I'm looking for? They didn't have a choice. Ah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they were missing you. Especially that cute little schnookums of a grandbaby. He was missing his grandma, I know. All right. They can't hear you. All right. So see, Jessica has Belle, Gina has Lily, and now I got Mom, and she's the first Siri. She was Siri before Siri. You can hear Mom laughing. Awesome. So on the splatters and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do like that. I like that. I think I'm gonna do just a few along this side too, so that way we're cohesive, like it's mirrored, imaging. So if you're a person who doesn't like to get super messy, you can definitely consider finding a stencil like this where you can add it by, using ink, and you can get a splattered look, you can get, a distressed look, or however you want to define it, using ink and not being totally, trashing your area with all the sprays and the liquids and all that, even though I do love that as well. And we may have splatters on this too. You know it. So let's do this. Okay, so we got a good amount on both sides. So I know that when we put our paper, we got enough peeking out. And we'll clean this later. This is easy to clean. We just grab a baby wipe and we can just wipe it up. Okay, so now the fun part. Okay, we'll put this to the side over here. We're going to play with this stamp. Now, normally you would put your project, you could put it in the MISTI if you're trying to get it just perfect. We don't want perfect for this. I want a little bit of fading. And I'm actually think I'm going to change my mind about the VersaFine, because this is a nice crisp black. And I don't think I want a crisp black. I don't think I want that much of a sharp image with the tone of it. So I think what I'm going to do is grab Hickory Smoke and use that. So it's a softer gray and it'll give us just a hint of the words. So I'm leaving it on the backing and I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to ink it up. And what you're going to do, because this is clear and it's going to give me some flexibility, you're going to see how I'm going to try and do this. And hopefully I'll test it in the center part to make sure that it's going to give me the effect that I want. So I'm going to just... Okay. So I think it is going to work. And then maybe what I'll do is just...
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Bedford, but it's going to be a long time before I can pay you the rest of the money. I didn't even get the first part of it. I can't ask you for the
Okay. Sorry, I'm going to be quiet. I'm just trying to put down sections of it, but not all of it, because I want it to have different... Some of the words you'll be able to understand or read, and some you may not. Let's see. So like in here, I can read the blessed and the thankful and the grateful. And then down here, I can see it's still the similar word pattern. Let's see. Sometimes I just want just a little bit. Right? So what we're doing is we're trying to just have a little bit of the words like peeking out once everything is in its center. Yeah. I really like how that one is turning out. Now this side, let's see. Yeah. I can probably cover up more over here. It'll be okay. Even though it's a little bit more harsher of a line, it's going to be all right. But it gives me the wording, but, you know, not in all areas solid. Yeah, I saw it. It's different. Is it good different or bad different? All right. That is a Tim Holtz Splatter stencil. That is it, Beth. I forget what it's called. Yep, it's called Splatters. It's the THS009. I've had this one for a long time. I love it. Okay, awesome, Pat. Thanks. Okay, so I think we're good there. We're going to leave that as is, and we're going to start laying down everything. So I don't know if I asked you guys this earlier, but did everybody have a pretty decent day today? If you were able to watch the lives and watch all the amazing designers. I actually had to work today, so I was able to hop on a little bit at lunch and see the designers on the design team Zoom. But I didn't get to see everybody's individuals. Hold on one second. It's okay. Go ahead and ask what you need to ask them. We have a new player in the room. My dad has entered the building. We're going to see if I can get some glue out of here. I like using the wet glue with the tape runner only because it gives me a few seconds if I need to pick it back up. So that's why I'm trying to get some on here to give me a little bit of playtime. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but that's what I like to do. Okay. So, oh, you miss Beatrice? Went to the wine bar? Well, I think she'll understand. I mean, wine is important. Hey, Dad. Carmen said hello. He sneaked out. Okay, so we got that down, and then let's see. We'll do this piece next. Yeah, I can't wait. I'll hopefully be able to go back later on and get everybody's. I saw a little bit of Gina while I was waiting in the bank line, but I didn't get to see her finish cards. So it'll be nice to see that. Now this is the Tonic Glue. I'm not sure if Michelle still has some of this in the shop or not, but I did get it from her. I think I got it from her at like one of the crops she was at. I think it was the last one we did, which was an MFT crop. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. I was telling Pat that we're all keeping her definitely in our thoughts and our prayers. Oh, and Jess, I was just talking about you earlier today about your tape running out. It never fails. It always happens during a live. Do I have enough tape in here? Let's see if I got enough. Yep. All right. Think it'll get us through. Because I don't know where I put my other tape. Oh, no, I do know where it's at. I know where it's at. It's right next to me. And if you wanted to, with the different layers of paper, you could always ink your edges as well. That would help tie in the colors. I didn't think to do that, but it'll be all right. Okay. So there we have our layout so far. And then we're going to start building up our photo and then get our elements. And I think we're going to be close to getting done on time. Check your adhesive drawer. Yes, Beatrice. That's what just came to mind. I was like, oh, I have an adhesive drawer. I do. She is right. And it is literally right next to me. There it is. I'm so excited. I don't have to worry about knocking stuff down. It's amazing. I have space on my desktop. Look, I even have a trash can. Boop. I mean, I'm like all grown up, you guys. All right. Okay, so we're back in gear. Okay. Okay. So let's get some cardstock. Oh, hey, Miss Pam. How are you? I think I'm going to use some of this brown for the mat. I think that'll work. And then maybe some white. You got a big girl desk. Yes, I got a grown up big girl desk. Can you believe it? It's like a real desk. It's actually a combination of both, Pam. I used both a stamp, which is kind of right here. It's a word stamp. I used that. And then I used 2 stencils. I'll show them to you real quick. I got this one. And I used the Tim Holtz the stress, like the splatters stencil. Okay, so let's get to cutting. Okay. So we're going to, I think I'm going to cut my paper, my photo down. Maybe I should do that first. Let's do that first. Thank you, Pam. Okay, so I'm going to cut, I think I want to make it, I'm going to trim off just a little bit on the edge. of the photo. And then what we'll do, because I did a frame on the photo thinking that more of that frame would come out on the printout, but it didn't. So I just want to get some of that off and trim it up. So bear with me. There we go. Okay. Now, I got this because I wanted to be able to cut my smaller photos, not realizing I'm doing 4x6. So I'm going to have to trim it the rest of the way with this one. So I can trim it down from the 6 inches. It's like, duh. Okay. So let's make it. Take a 1/4 inch off here. And then we're going to go to 1/2 inch. I try to take even amounts off of both sides, so I can try and keep the photo as centered as possible. And then I still messed it up because it's now closer on the one side and not the other. But it's all good. No problems. Just take another 1/4 inch off. All right. The room tour video. Ooh, yeah. So that's 5 1/4. You know what? We're just going to have to make this 5, I think. So that way it's, yeah, I like that better. Okay, so we'll make it 5 inches. Put it in the trash tea. Okay. So that's 5. And then I'm going to do the white. Five and 1/8. And then I think for the width, normally it would be at 4, but I'm going to trim it down. I don't want to take all the crosses out, but I do want to take a 1/4 inch off. There we go. So we still got some of the cross up there. So by making it 3 3/4, I can make it widthwise 3 7/8. So then that will give us a nice border around there. And then, oh, okay, Beth. Have a good one. Oh, thank you. We're getting to the good part soon. We're going to be doing all the added stuff. But definitely check the replay. All right. So we got the 5. I did an 1/8, so I'm going to do another 1/8. So on this one, we're going to make it 5 1/4. And instead of it being 3 3 or 7/8, I'm going to make it right at 4. And then that'll be our layer for the photo. Okay. And then that way. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Ooh, I'm so excited. We're going to get to the good part. Okay. All right, let's layer this real quick. All right. Did anybody get any crafting done today? I know we've been watching a lot of lives and stuff, but did anybody else get like any time in the craft room, or did everybody spend the whole day out and about? It was cold here, so I was glad to be at work. Oh. Oh, Valerie, I'm telling you, if you have that hitter, I'm telling you, it works every time. You just got to have a little bit of force and don't be afraid to go everywhere. That's all I'm saying. I definitely don't have any controlled splatters, but I'm okay with that. I've learned to live with it. Oh, you got the 2 layouts done? Oh, Amy, I know. This is going to be the only thing I've gotten done all day today will be for this. But I hope tomorrow I'll be inspired and I'll get a few more done. And then the best part with the crop is that you have until December 5th to get your entries in. So even if you don't get them done, today or tomorrow, you still have time. Oh, Carmen cleaning the craft room? Yeah. That's gonna be my thing tonight after the live. I'm gonna promise myself, and you guys are my witness, to actually put up my project. I'm gonna make that promise. Mom's here, she's my witness. And because I have a tendency to like be done and just get up and go. Like, okay, I'm done. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep the room as clean as I can. All right. So we're going to do that right there. And then let's start bringing out some of the stuff. Pam, what were you getting ready to ask about me keeping it clean? Okay, so I have this one. It's a little candle and it says thankful, grateful, and blessed. I like that. I thought it was cute. So we might put that over there. Now this one is life feels like a dream. And it was such a really pretty watercolor. I thought I could use this on the layout as well, which I may. Now inside some of the ephemera, they do have these. Oh, I know, B. 5 minutes to put the mess away. She timed it. That's because you're so good at it, B. That's why it takes you 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. I know. I'm going to do better. I promise. I promise. I will send you a picture that it's done. Okay. So they have these tear apart like sayings, and one says celebrate its moments, and I tore off treasured and remember this. So I am going to use these. I don't know exactly where, but they may be like, little statements in, different areas, just depending on, where I decide to put them. Oh, no date. Oh, well, I don't know what date this happened. Do you know what date this happened? Do you remember? She'll think about it and get back to me. It wasn't the same. Because obviously I'm already a month or something, right?
I don't think you were a year old
yet. Okay. Yeah, no, because I'm still tiny. I hope that's me tiny. Once we get a date, Pam, I will get a date on here because I still have open space where I could always just put the date here or I'll put it on the back. I'll probably journal on the back as well. Okay. So the one thing I didn't go through were these flowers. And I do love that they put different flowers. What I like about these ones, some have the white outline. And no date for posting. Oh, I think you have till December 5th. B, Jessica, anybody who's here, am I saying the right date? Because I don't have the paper right in front of me. For the contest, for the different challenges, I believe you have until December 5th, but they'll correct me if I'm wrong. But some of the flowers have no border. So if you're someone who doesn't like the white outline, you don't have to use those. You know what I mean? And then you could always fussy cut these later if you wanted it to be without so much white. You know what I mean? So like we have these flowers. They're so pretty. These are all the white outline ones. But I think for this one, I think I'm going to use the ones without. But right now we're just going to separate. Okay. And then, okay, these are all without. And I might change my mind actually now that I see it on here. But what I like about these is some of these are clustered, right? They're already like sort of like flowers together, and you can do stuff like that. Okay. Yep. It is December 5th. Perfect. Thanks, you guys. I like these. I want some more of that pinky purple. So we may put something over here. Coming out from the photo. Now remember, I'm not sure about these. These are usually like the things I add last. So I'm just gonna like tuck in a few things here and there. I like the darker blue on there. Oh, I found a flower. I think that's good. I like those two with the white edges, and then we may still use some of these. Let's see. Well, those are cute. Now this one, what I may do is like actually cut around, and then I would have 3 different flowers that I could use. Yes, Pat. Yes. At least for a while. Yes. I am very proud. We did a lot in a week, considering we only had a week. And I did go back to work tired and almost needing a vacation from the vacation, but it was well worth it. It was well worth it. So we got a flower here. I like that one. We can create a little cluster. And then I always like, if I'm doing something right here, sometimes I'll like to do like a little cluster over on the side. So there's always an opportunity for that as well. Let's bring that color maybe up here. We can cut that little bit off. Hold on. Because I could always take this piece and go something over here. And let's look and see what foliage we have. Okay. I like some of these. You could cut those in half too and use them. We may do that. I like that color. I think it goes well with this layout. It was less than a week. Oh, yeah. We did lose 6 hours going to IKEA, but it was well worth it. The thing that messed us up with IKEA, we didn't take any pictures. So these are really interesting how they did these leaves. So you could potentially, we're not going to do this one because I don't like this particular green, but you could put that down and then put like a flower over top of it. That's really cute. Or you could do like I was saying, you could split it up. This one's cute. If we did that.
We didn't do much the last day.
We didn't do much the last day. I'm trying to think. No, we kind of took it a little easy, but we had worked hard. We had worked hard. We had gotten our reward. We're going to PF Chang's, and we didn't want to have you going back home all sweaty and icky on the plane either. I actually kind of like that right there. How you guys liking that? Ooh, 6 hours away, Pam? Yeah. I don't think I would go to IKEA either. 6 hours away. I'm gonna tell you, the almost 3 hours each way was enough. And then to top it off, I was missing a screw, and the lady was trying to get us to go back to the store to get a screw. And I was like, no, that'll be a negative. All right, so I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to cut this one in half. And then I'm thinking what we'll do is, like, in this little cluster we're going to create, we'll put a leaf piece come in here. We'll hide it. You'll understand what I'm trying to do. It's always something. So we may cut part of it off. And then if I wanted to, I could even do like one there to go with this flower. Okay, I'm liking how that is coming together. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, hello, Carolyn. Thanks, you guys. Okay, so I'm liking how that is turning out as well. So we're going to put that together. We're going to move that to the side. And I'm going to show you guys something that I've always talked about and could never really reach my supplies at the time when I wanted to share my trick that I learned from Jennifer McGuire and other people on the internet. So I got my press and seal because it's in my what would that be, like sort of like kitchen supplies but for the craft room drawer. And I'm going to, especially for this top cluster, I'm just going to put that down because I like how they're spaced and how they're laying. And then we're going to pull it up. So if you ever do that with your pieces and you want to keep it exactly where you laid it down, this is a really good trick for that. Now on this one, we're going to get ready and just get this flat to the layout. So sometimes I do lift mine up using fun foam. I do have a fun foam drawer, but I didn't take any out, so we're not going to use fun foam for tonight. But what I do sometimes is, you see how I went, I don't know if you could tell, inside on the tape. I did that on purpose so that a little bit of the edge will hopefully remain clear. So if I wanted to tuck anything, I would have a little bit of space that I could potentially tuck under. And I don't take my glue to the edge to allow me that space too. And I'm going to do that with these two. Lay it down and then leaving them where they are. I'm just going to grab a little bit of the glue and put a little bit right on the backs. To get this down. And then same thing for this side. Now I have a little bit of wiggle room. This one's a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to pull it out, put the tape or glue down, tape, Lord jeez. And then get that back under before it dries. So we have two little peekers. And then what we can do on here is just take some tape. All right. Then we're going to take a little bit of the wet glue and go ahead and put some of it down. And if you ever have stuff that's on like the very front, that's not like, that you're not able to get to with the glue, don't worry, because that one piece you could always add back wherever you need it to go. The ones you want to worry about is like the stuff underneath, because you've layered, everything on top. Come on, be nice. Okay, before I do that, I had a little bit of wet glue get on my press and seal, and I don't want that to get on my photo. Okay. And then we're going to lay it down. And then just slightly pull back slowly. And then there's our layout. So anything that's sticking up, right, because I didn't get glue off of everything on here, I'm just going to real quick grab the glue. And this I can place down on my own exactly where I want it. So we have that. And then everything else is pretty much where it's going to be. All right, so that's our layout over there. And then we're going to work on this. So these two pieces, I know basically that I want to cut this in half. So I'm going to put the glue. The wet glue. We're almost done, y'all. Just stay with me a little bit longer, okay? We're doing good. And then we're going to put a little bit of wet glue, and I'm going to lift that up. And then we can go right there for that one. Now this one, I can cover it up on the whole back.
You don't have to cut it.
Yeah, I am going to cut it. Mom's talking about me having to cut it. I am. But the good part is even that piece that I have to cut, I can use on another layout. I'm just going to trim it real quick. So then it's like there's a little bit that's coming off the edge, and we can still use that on another layout. Probably not that piece. That piece I'll probably just throw away. Okay, so we have our life feels like a dream. It was a little crooked, but don't worry. We're going to fix that too. That's the beauty of wet glue. We were able to pick it up and move it a little bit. And now to finish it off, we're going to bring out some of the Picket Fence. It is Picket Fence, isn't it? Yeah, Picket Fence Studios Gems and Sequin Mixes. I don't know if you guys... Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if you guys have ever had them or used them, but I love these little compacts that they put them in. I probably should have tried to open it before the live. Hold on. I know it's right here. I was in the wrong spot. Okay, so they just put a little bit of tape right around the edge, and usually you can just, once you get it started, you peel it off. And then, if you're careful, it opens up just like a compact. Ooh. I think that is so cute. And we can put some sequins all around. I might put one in the center there and then put a gem inside there, which we're going to do later. We'll put some around the Life is But a Dream. And what I like about these is they come in different sizes, right? So there's like a small, basically a small, medium, and a large. This is the medium. Nope. Is that the large one? I can't even tell. Woo. Well, we'll just do those two. Okay. I think I can't find the really tiny one. I like that silvery. Okay, and we're just gonna sprinkle these around. And I know there's like a rule as far as like how many and uneven and even. You go by you, because I know I tend to like to put gems and stuff down, so I'm probably a little heavy-handed, whereas somebody else may only do like 2 or 3. Yeah. Now this one is an interesting color pack. It is the Moon Shade, and then this one was the Iridescent Moonshine. So they have one. Let me go to my sparkly drawer. And they have one that is more subtle and not as shiny, right? Whereas this one, I don't know if you can tell, but it has a little bit more of an iridescent look. And this one is more flat. But I got them both because sometimes you want flat and sometimes you want sparkly. And this time I kind of want it sparkly. But these gems, I love as well. Come on. I opened it. I try to be careful because I don't want it to go all over the place. Okay. But what I liked about it, as some of them fall out, is it kind of matches the brown in the collection, which I wasn't even trying to do. But there's these in the different gem packs, they always have like different shades. So it might be like an added color or something like that. So I'm going to put a few right there on those flowers for the centers. I'm going to grab some of the brown ones. I think I'm going to just grab one and put in the center of the sequin. And then do the same thing over here. And then I may even put some down and around. Do I have any more brown? There we go. Okay. Okay.
Maybe something's wrong. Maybe something's terribly wrong. I didn't want to do this. I told you.
Put one up here. I think that'll be good. And then I'm going to put some of these around up here. So don't panic because there's going to be a little bit up on this side. And then for the title, I haven't really thought about the title, which is probably going to be the first time I'm going to end a page and not have a full-fledged title on it. But when I take the final pictures, because I want to get a good title for it, but I haven't gotten it yet. So I'm not going to force it. I'll rather put everything on and then come up with my title later. Okay. It might be blessed. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. Okay. So now that these are down, we're going to go ahead and start adding our glue. And hopefully this will be nice to me. And since some of these are bigger, I can just put the glue down and use my hands. Because I did forget where I put my picker-upper. Oh no, it might be in my tool drawer. Hold on. I'm telling you guys, you gotta bear with me because I'm learning where everything is. I got my splatter tool, so we're ready for that. And maybe this one will work. It's not my original one that I normally use, but we'll try it. But sometimes it works for gems, sometimes it likes to be a butt head. But right now it's working, so we're going to keep going. Oop. All right, almost lost it, but I got it. Okay.
You moved into someone else's apartment. The real owner can claim your entry was felonious. If something is missing, you can be charged with larceny. Then there's grand theft.
Okay. So it's working.
Are you sure you're being followed?
We were even followed here.
Why did you take the job?
Well, we need the money.
Sorry, guys. Doing thinking. You could probably hear it. Just focused on putting the gems down. If I missed your comment, I'll get it. Don't worry, okay? I'm just focused on trying to get these down. Come on.
basis, Mr. Mason, but you have an honest face.
Okay. All right, we got one more. And then we're going to do those last little bits. And then it's splatter time. Woo-hoo. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the hearts. Yeah, we'll put some of those on there. But let's get to the good parts. We'll put that on last. Okay. So I know I want to use this Celebrate. All right. I don't know if I want to use it there, though. I'll use it there. And then I want to do Treasured. I like that. And this one is Treasured Moment, so I may actually put these right side by side. Okay. Or maybe I'll do it like this. Treasured. Just wait for it, because I am going to put one up on the top, but I'm going to do Remember This. Treasured Moments. And then probably shouldn't take that right on the piece. And then put right here, Remember This. So there, I'm going to put that. And then let's do this. We'll do some splatters. So I'm thinking, especially because I'm seeing the gold hearts, that we may use some gold splatters. So, oh, wait. These are brads. I thought they were enamel dots. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. So I don't feel like puncturing my thing. So when all else fails, we look for stickers. Let's see. Because I did get the sticker book with the Happy Scrappy bag. We got some butterflies we could put down. Trying to see if there's anything else tiny. They do have some words, some washi tape. Oh man, I was hoping they would have the little hearts and stuff. Okay. That's all right. Oh, that's what I was going to do for the title. You guys, I forgot about the foam. That's what I was going to use. So hold on. It's starting to come back to me. Okay. I wanted to use this Blessed. That's why. Good night. Love, love. Dad's leaving the room. All right. So I'm thinking, because it's continuing with the flowers, I'm like, should we put it? Do we need something up here, over here, down here? There's so many different things. I don't know. Maybe I won't use this one. Because then I don't want to cover up the flower, but that would have been perfect right there. What do you think? I think that would have been good there, but then I lose the flower. Ooh, I'm torn. Yeah, I'm going to lose the flower. I think I'm going to lose the flower. I wonder if I can... Got a little tearage, but I think we're going to be okay. It's going to work. Okay. I decided I'm taking that off. We'll save that for later. And we're going to put the Blessed right there. So then that's our title. There we go. All right. And I'll see if it's not sticking too strong, which is not. I'll put some glue on it later. But right now what we're going to do is grab our Gold Shine, which is also by Jen Hadfield. If there's anybody from American Crafts listening, they need to stop discontinuing this gold. They need to stop it. I don't get why they keep doing that. I'm sure they don't care what I think, but I'm just saying. All right. So can I? Yep. That's what I'm doing. Because I had extra paper. Okay, y'all, we're going to start with the gold. And I was able to find my trusty splatter. So once again, while I'm doing the quick splatters, I just want to thank you guys for joining. If you've never been to my channel before, please consider hitting the subscribe button and definitely hit the like on the video. And if you are a member on the Facebook group for my little scrapbook store, definitely think about joining our online crop. It is a free crop. And like I said, you have the whole month basically of November to work on the challenges. Okay. So even if you don't get them done this weekend, you can work on them all month long, and you'll be seeing designers, I'm sure, working on other letters, because each letter has its own challenge for give thanks. This is the K, which is for keepsake. I don't want to use black. I just realized that. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I gotta move my Pepsi for a second. I think I had a pumice from the Halloween ones. I wonder if that would be better. It's a mica spray, so it's gonna have a little shimmer just like the gold. Sorry guys, bear with me because you gotta shake these puppies up or else you don't get the mica. Ugh. I can't get the wheel, the little ball in there to loosen up. Ah, woohoo, Valerie, right? Splatter time. Yes, the glitter sprays are awesome, Pam. Let me tell you, they are a must-have. I think I finally got it loose. Because you can see there's still a lot of pigment right there on the bottom, and that's what we're trying to get up. You can tell I haven't used it in a while. All right. So while that's getting its life together, there's the ball. You hear it? We're going to do some of the white. Now, if you don't want it to go all over the place, you can try and do just a little bit by tapping with your finger. I like the white splatters, especially on the colored cardstock, because it will fade back. We didn't use any gesso or anything, so it will wind up fading back some, but it'll add a little bit more dimension on that area. Thank you, Jessica. We're almost done, guys. I know it's late and everyone's probably tired, and Jess, isn't it past your bedtime? She gets up before the chickens, okay? The chickens are like, man, she's up early. Okay, and then we're going to do, ooh, and it looks like it goes with the splatters. Like this one. I'm telling you, I lose my mind. I can't even help myself. It's like the more splatters, the better. Okay. We'll get rid of this piece. We'll just put that over there for right now. And that is our layout. So we have our little cluster up here with the life feels like a dream. And then it has, I almost smudged. My thumb almost got in it. Good, Amy. I'm glad I could inspire you. So we have our different splatters, the words, remember this, treasured moments, and celebrate. And then down here we have thankful, grateful, blessed, with the blessed in the center. And then we have the sprinkle of the gems and the sequins. And like I said, you can add more or less what you guys like. You can do, follow your heart, because that's what this is all about. It's just you expressing yourself, and then your family or whoever gets to see them down the line can just, enjoy your moments. Now, I didn't realize I have a little bit of that flower hanging off the edge. So real quick, you're going to see the technical way. Trim the piece off and boom. That way it'll fit in its 12 by 12 sleeve. And there you have it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Thank you for staying with me, staying awake, and spending the last part of the evening of the lives with me. And like I said, make sure if you're not already on Facebook, you head on over. There's going to be rooms tomorrow, so no lives. We're all just going to be crafting together in the rooms. So from 9 a.m. till the last person passes out, I believe Jessica said. Whoever falls asleep on their project first, I'm down with that. And then we have all month to work on the challenges. So definitely thank you. I know all the designers, we appreciate you guys for sharing your time with us and liking and commenting and being a part of this process with us. Okay. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to head out. You guys go get some rest, and I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll give you a little peek into the craft room. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. Oh, Mom said, oh, she just posted the comment. So let me put it up here. Hold on. Mom said, have a good night, and don't forget to do your clocks. So you have anything other than your cell phone, make sure you change your times, or else you'll be really early, right? Because we're going back an hour. Yeah. For those of you who are in states that go back an hour, we're going back an hour tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you for my hour. Oh, thank you, Lord. Okay. Oh, Valerie said, thanks, Mom. All right, you guys. Thanks again. And have a great night. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.